Tighten your shrinkters and prepare for an awesome video. Dirtman55 here, and today we are taking a look at Ark Survival Evolved's Therizinosaurus creature and dossier. So, this is just a Therizinosaurus I just found somewhere in that direction. So this one is female, which is cool. In this updated version or whatever, they actually changed the gender colors. So a female is pink. By the looks of that, it could be, yeah, it's pink. Then the males have a blue, which is pretty nice. So as you can see, there's her feet. She has 4 toes. And they're orange. Then for underneath, she's basically got purple feathers. And the gray feathers right there. She got some purple highlights on her face. It's pretty cool. I'll get more into that in just a second. So I will show you guys her dossier, which is all the way down here. Right there. So, the common name is Therizinosaurus, and species Therizinosaurus maltiensis, late Cretaceous, diet herbivore, temperament aggressive. So, wild. I'm not entirely sure how Therizinosaurus stays populated on the island. It is surprisingly slow for its size and is a solitary predator, so no pack to back it up. I suppose the fact that its sheer power rivals Tyrannosaurus is the only thing that allows this very aggressive medium-sized predator to thrive. Predator? I thought its diet was a herbivore. So this little fact thing here does not coincide with wild, apparently. It's very strange. The claws of Therizinosaurus are some of the most versatile biological tools I've encountered. As adept at removing trees and foliage from Therizinosaurus's path as they are at As adept at removing trees and foliage from Therizinosaurus's path as they are at piercing the thick shells and hide of the island's most defensive creatures if backed into a fight. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't really make the most sense, but I guess that's whatever. So it can be tamed, it can hold lots of weight, and can get wood and thatch. There's the Therizinosaurus swiping at a tree. So domesticated. A tamed Therizinosaurus is one of the most versatile mounts a survivor can have. It can be trained to use its claws brutally or delicately, allowing the rider to primarily harvest with enhanced efficiency specific kinds of resources that he or she needs. In combat, these same claws can pierce straight through the toughest armor. This flexibility more than makes up for its ability to carry the large loads of the island's many herbivorous beasts of burden, and he does look pretty massive in that picture next to those Parasaurolophus. Plural Parasaurolophus. That's kind of a cool picture. Him chopping a tree clean in half. Wish that was actually in the game. But That's too much complaining. But here we go, we got a nice picture of the dinosaur here. Got a blue patch on his face, and his teeth are kind of square. There's his really big claws, and his tail. Got some blue in there. Yeah, that's a really nice picture. But anyway, that's gonna wrap up the dossier. So here she is, with her massive claws. Had some sneezes there. And this is how this is how big her claws are compared to this guy. Well, my guy. Her middle claw is the longest. So we can actually orbit the camera. Yay, it's raining again. I always like it when it rains. But this is how big the Therizinosaurus is compared to the player, which is pretty big. Yeah. Now we will. So basically what this thing can do is can do a swipe like this. To attack anything. And then you can harvest fiber, which she does a little scissor cutting animation, which is really cool. And then she also has a bite, which collects berries. And here is her running. She's pretty good. Now, if you're into fighting a lot, this is the dinosaur for you, because she is extremely powerful. If I can find anything here. And there's a tree right in there. We will go cut the tree down. Just like this. We've collected some wood and thatch and fiber. Which is very useful if you're low level and you really want to build up your house and such. So you'll find little dinosaur here. Or just run in this direction to find a... There's a Parasaurolophus right there. And we are gonna end him. Also, she does do a level up noise, which is kind of strange. Okay. And the one thing that this dinosaur can do, it can collect meat, but I don't think it eats it. That's one thing I don't think it does. But you can also run and attack, which is very cool. I'm gonna let her health go down a little bit. That's a pretty strong Dilophosaur. There we go. Now we will use some of the meat here. And it has no effect, really. Very little effect, but the berries. Now those will fill a Therizinosaurus up. But I mean, the meat does do a little bit, but not as much as the, well, they do about the same. So basically, this dinosaur is a omnivore, pretty much. Can eat both meat and plants, which is good. Or cool, I guess. Just like it could in real life. Some people think it's a carnivore or a herbivore. There's a big argument about that, apparently. But yeah, that's gonna conclude my video here. There she's foraging for food. And that animation is very similar to the Giga's animation. And her run animation is pretty much the same. So this thing is basically a shrunken down Giga, pretty much. Just all different and stuff. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, comment, like, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, hit that bell icon. It lets you know when I upload a new video. And I will see you guys soon.